Welcome everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about my journey of going from 0 subscribers to 165,000 subscribers on YouTube. How did I gain over 10 million views on over 350 videos that I've uploaded on this particular channel? Let's try to decode everything. I'll start by talking about my own journey. How did I get started? What is the story like? And we'll be covering a lot of different questions that you might have about starting a career on YouTube or something like that. I'm not trying to give you any advice. I am trying to share my own personal experience so that you can get some insight into this whole YouTube career or YouTube side hustle, you can call it. Make sure that you hit the like button. That is just really important. But now let's talk about the story. The story was, I was back in my first year of college. I was laying down on my bed and I was in the hostel obviously, and I was looking at the wall and I was just thinking, what is it that I can do that will totally change up my current life? I was trying to interact with people. I was trying to be social with people, but it was really not working out with me. I realized that I was not able to talk in public. I was not able to communicate properly. I would stutter and I would not be able to express myself. And that is why when I was at a hackathon, when I had to explain to the judge what is it that we have just built, I was just not able to speak. I was not able to express what I had just been working on. So I thought, let me try to do something. I used to consume a lot of podcasts, and that is sort of how I realized, okay, let's try to build a podcast. I started a podcast back in, I think, 5th of January. I uploaded videos on YouTube of the same podcast. I realized that people are not really into podcasting at that time in India. Right now the scene is a little bit better, but more importantly is my decision to start speaking, to start conversing with people and start recording videos at the same time. That is what I did. I would be putting out one particular episode every single weekend on YouTube between January and March of 2020. And then you know what happened? The lockdown. Everyone went back to their home and I was having a lot of free time in my life. I reached 100 subscribers on the 1st of March 2020, and by the time it was 15th, I think I was at 120, 130. But then all of us went to home and then we were left to do whatever we wanted to do. People were playing games, people were just chilling, and I realized that I have this golden opportunity with me. I do not have distractions, I do not have any other thing. So let me focus on building this YouTube channel. Let me try to get in touch with more people that are from my college, alumni or other people, and try to talk with them, learn from them, and then try to make my own videos on the side. So that's what I did. I went ham on YouTube. Every single day I would be uploading a video. I do not recommend that. It's just really not healthy for your own lifestyle in general. So that's not a good thing, I would say. But more importantly, the idea of going all in this side hustle. I was watching a lot of videos by Aman Dattarwal. I was watching a lot of videos by Kalpit Veerwal, a lot of other creators. And one thing that I learned is that you have to take some bold moves when you are in college. I just went all in on YouTube, and then you know what happened? I reached monetization. I was able to pass 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on the 17th of July 2020, and that was the first day that I got some sort of a revenue from this thing. I worked for 6 months straight, and that's when it actually happened. I made $1 on the first day, and that was the best feeling of my life. I showed that $1 to my father, I showed that $1 to my mother, and they actually saw some merit into me doing something like this. And that is sort of how it all began. And then I just never looked back. I was just like, okay, this is what I have to do. I have to figure out some ways in which I can do this. How can I make more videos? Harish Uday Kumar, or Curious Harish, was a huge motivation when I started my own YouTube channel. And yeah, that's sort of how the whole journey went. I was really interested into trying out something different, okay? Doing something that most people would see and be like, ये क्या कर रहा है? इससे थोड़ी कुछ होगा, या फिर ये चीज करने से थोड़ी कुछ हो सकता है, right? The normal convention was to go out there and learn about things like software development or get into, consulting or things of that nature. Skillshare, finance. So that is a short summary of how my journey actually began. How was I able to think of an idea of starting my own YouTube channel? Now, one of the most important factors that contributed to my achievements was how quickly was I able to learn different skills. That's where today's video sponsor Skillshare was really helpful for me. Skillshare is an online learning community where you can find thousands of different classes. You can explore skills like video editing, graphic designing, marketing, freelancing, and a lot of other things. It is curated especially for learning, which means that there are no ads and you will always be finding new classes by industry experts. This makes sure that you are focused on learning new skills and exploring your creative fields. There are 2 Skillshare classes that have been really amazing for me. I've really enjoyed learning from them. Number 1 was the class by Ali Abdaal on video editing, in which he talks about how he makes his videos engaging using Final Cut Pro. So I was able to learn Final Cut Pro as well as his own secret tips. The second class that I would recommend is Nathaniel Rue's class on creativity, in which he talks about how he as a creator is able to create great videos. How is he able to express his own creativity? You can find thousands of other great classes just like this one on Skillshare. The annual subscription of Skillshare offers great value and costs less than 2,400 rupees. That is less than 200 rupees every single month, which already is less than what you would spend on a dine out with friends. And the cherry on the cake is the first 1,000 people who will click the link in the description will be able to get a 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So do take a look at it if you're interested. And now let's get back to the video. Now let's talk about what were the skills that I learned along the way. What did I learn when running this channel, when growing this YouTube channel? The most important thing was to work on my own terms. I get to decide what is it that I want to do. No one will tell me, okay, ye video dalo ya fir ye dalo, aise dalo, waise dalo. I can do whatever I want to. And that is the best part about it, because now I don't have any limit. Okay, I don't have a salary of 1 lakh per month that I cannot go out of. I can do whatever I want. I can have as many videos I want. And that was the game changer point for me. I was just like, ठीक है, I'll go all in and मैं बहुत सारी video बनाऊंगा and let's see where can we make it. How can we make it even bigger? I also learned about video editing. I learned about graphic design, how to create catchy thumbnails, how to make engaging videos. I also learned about the whole business aspect. What happens when a brand comes to you? What do you say to them? I literally went from having to apply at a company to that company following up with me 5 times, requesting me to include their name in my videos. Also, I learned about the whole idea of taxes. I learned about what do you do with the money that you actually generate. I learned about investing. I also learned about how to market yourself properly. How can you speak in a way that people would want to watch you? I genuinely believe that if I was not doing YouTube, it would be a lot harder for us at MarketUp, which is a content creation agency, to get more clients. Because here what I'm doing is I'm actually showing them, okay, look at this YouTube channel. This is what I have built and this is how I can help you. Versus if you go for another agency, they just say, okay, we have this degree, we have this experience, we worked at XYZ company in marketing and we can market your product. Results speak for themselves. And that's what has really helped me out when I started MarketUp, and it has been really great. When I show the company that, okay, look at this, this is what my growth has been and this is what I can offer to you. Now let's talk about the endless YouTube video ideas. How is it that I'm able to get so many different YouTube video ideas? The best way to get video ideas is just to ask yourself, what is it that I would ask if I was getting into my first year of college? Because that is the audience that I wanted to cater to. And so that is naturally like how to, be more productive, how to maximize your college life, how to, just these questions, how to get internship, how to get placement, how to learn coding, how to learn marketing, design, freelancing, things like that. And that is how I got the major chunk of my video ideas. I also looked at the Instagram story replies that I used to get, and that was a great way. I also used to just like ask people, what video ideas do you want me to make a video on? The comment section was also really helpful. People would just say, okay, make a video on this, or talk about this topic, or don't talk about this topic. I have this huge Notion page. I have over 100 to 200 video ideas written over there, so I can always go back and I can add more ideas. I can also write the script, and this is sort of how I did this. I was also able to learn from Ali Abdaal about something called as parallel processing, in which he's constantly working on the script of various different videos that he might make in the future. Let's talk about the things that were really helpful to me. What is it that helped me out to build this YouTube channel? What is it that worked out for me? Number one that I think was really helpful was the consistency that I was putting in. There is no replacement for consistency. You have to put put in the reps. You have to, just keep making videos. Try to find that product market fit. In this case, it is your video. So try to find that video market fit in which this video is what your audience actually needs. And then I also think that the second ingredient was the relatability. क्योंकि अगर मैं वीडियो बना रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, then you can definitely relate with me. You can see कि okay, this is someone who I can relate with because you are similar to me. You're also going through college. You're also learning new things. You're also experiencing new things. And so having someone of your own age who is sharing what he has learned or what he can offer is really valuable to people out there. So I think that was really, really important. I was not going after chasing, 40-year-olds thinking कि 40-year-olds will be looking at my content. No, I was just looking for people that were similar to me. I think one really important thing that also worked out in my favor was the honesty that I was putting in. And that I think is really important in a world where influencers are doing these crazy crypto scams right and left. If you can stay honest and loyal to your audience, that is really going to create a strong following. That's what I have learned from talking with a lot of different creators, from a lot of different people who are into this content creation space. But now let's talk about the mistakes that I made. And there were plenty of mistakes. Number one was that I was not asking people to like the video, which in this video I have not done as well. Hit the like button, please. Let's talk about the main problem. And I think that the main problem with me is that I want to make videos that I want to watch, and I am not like the majority. And I think this is not like a problem, but it still is, because then you can hamper your growth, right? For example, मैं हिंदी में क्यों नहीं बात करता? Why don't I make videos in Hindi? That's just not how I want myself to be online, right? That's just what I think. But ठीक है, I make a lot of videos in Hindi on my second channel, तो मैं वहाँ पे बनाता हूँ, तो वहाँ पे जाके देख सकते हो. I have just decided that on this channel I'll just talk in English. I'll just be my own self, and as long as you are doing that, I think it should be fine. It can be a problem because in India सब लोग English नहीं बोलते हैं, लोगों को मजा नहीं आता, लोगों को feel नहीं आती, ऐसे मेरे को बोलते हैं लोग. But anyways, let's see how it turns out. I also think that one more mistake was not putting enough effort into the equipment that I have. Like right now as well, I can have 2-3 studio lights over here that would make the video look a lot brighter, and it would just be a better experience overall. Having a better camera, having a better mic, I think that can be helpful. Having like a team that can help me out can be helpful. I'm trying to work on that right now, but I think if I could have worked on that sooner, that could have been really good. Another mistake that I made was the fact that I was not focusing on building a community. I was building a YouTube channel, and a YouTube channel without a community is nothing. It's not going to last for the long term. And so that's what I did. I just made a community recently, but I think I could have done that sooner. One thing that I did in the beginning that I'm really proud about is that I was not focusing too much on getting the right type of equipment. Okay, I was not saying कि ठीक है मेरे को कैमरा चाहिए या फिर I need to speak in the best way, या फिर मुझे ठीक से लाइट आनी चाहिए, अच्छा ये माइक्रोफोन होना चाहिए, तभी मैं बोल पाऊंगा, तभी मैं अच्छी वीडियो बना पाऊंगा. I was not really thinking about that. I was just thinking of putting the message out there in whatever shape or format, and then just trusting on the process. Do check out Skillshare if you're interested. The link for that again is in the description. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Twitter, and the journey is just getting started. I think in the future, a lot of different people are joining YouTube in general. So a huge portion of growth is waiting for me in the next couple of years. Let's see how that turns out. I hope you liked it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share this video with other people who are thinking of starting their own YouTube journey. I hope that this was helpful. You can join the Discord server that I recently started called as Market Up to meet like-minded people. That's it. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.